Alright, this will be one of the last videos that you guys see that are almost directly reactionary to like 2 or 3 games. I think I'm going to start specifically with the Pacers, talking about them every 10, 12, 15 games even, because I think we are very fast to react and maybe not get all the details. But there is something that I've noticed from the beginning of the season to now about one player in particular, and I think it's become the talk of the town here in Indy, and that is Tyrese Halliburton. Why can he not score? Early on in the season, you heard me say he just got to get shots up. He's not shooting the ball enough. The next game he played early in the season, he shot 6 shots, missed 6 shots. He only took 6. You know what I mean? Maybe if he took 12, maybe make 5 of them. So it's like, go ahead, at least try. Then he has a great game against the Knicks the second time they play him, where he does things that he hasn't done other than that game. So what is that? What changed, as the thumbnail says? And what changed is the aggression to the hoop after all of the assists. So usually Halliburton starts with 4, 5, 6 assists in the game. He did that last year. The biggest difference is, off of those 4, 5, 6 assists, he then shoots threes. He's a great three-point shooter, do not get me wrong, but it's kind of like you have to run and throw a short pass before you can take a long ball. Right. So he does the run, which is the assist, but he doesn't do the short pass, which is layups. He is not attacking the basket early and often in the game anymore. For example, his 30-point game against the Trailblazers last year, his 43-point career high, 45, I think, against the Hornets at home, was a ton of that first half, to the cup, to the cup, to the cup, to the cup, to the cup. He had some of it against the Heat the first time they played the Heat this year in that loss. Even though that was a loss, Halliburton had a little bit more aggression. But as long as Halliburton is not aggressive to the cup and continues to shoot threes off of his assists, he's not utilizing his skill set. Because what happens is, and this is just basic ball knowing knowledge that me or you knows by playing street ball. If you know a guy can pass and he's running into the lane for you, right? And there's a guy out at the 3-point line, you're gonna go guard that guy at the 3-point line, which leads the guy driving to hit an easy layup. So Halliburton exploited that last year. And maybe they're dropping guys to defend Halliburton then in the paint, but it doesn't really look like it. It looks almost like he's scared to take the shot in the paint. As long as this happens, teams like Toronto, who are very, very undermatched in their capabilities, are going to beat the Pacers because the Pacers don't have an identity of slashing and getting to the bucket. Turner, he's a big man that just shoots. You got Siakam, who's, maybe the closest to the cup, but he still hits mid-range. So nobody's forcing the defense to get small, which then makes the three-point shooting really bad. Guys, Pacers were 12 for 34 from three-point line before I turned the game off, like 3 minutes left because it was over at that point. But 12 for 34. Raptors were 15 for 24. Take a guess on why someone won, right? They're taking less, but they're taking better ones. I would definitely trade out those 34 threes for 18 threes and 12 go in, 12 of 18, because now you're just wasting possessions because you're shooting threes that do not matter. So this isn't only just a Tyrese problem, like the thumbnail will show you, or like the media is going to try to tell you. This is really a Pacers problem. Nobody's going to the lane. Not even Matherin, really. And that's probably one of the biggest issues. Matherin, when he goes to the lane, he's going to get fouled or get a bucket every single time. But even he likes to stay back at the 3-point line. So the reason I put it on Halliburton, and the media does and everything, is a little bit rightfully so, because he's the leader. So whatever he does, the team usually matches. So if he's getting aggressive, going to the lane, trying to dunk, trying to get layups, trying to get shifty right in there, the whole team does. But if he's going to be, more docile and just, whatever, give me the ball at the 3-point line, the whole team's going to be that. So the lack of aggression is killing this Pacers offense, and that doesn't even get me started on the defense, which I don't even have to talk about because you guys know is terrible and one of the worst in the NBA and looks even worse than it was last year. So you have to get aggressive on offense, and maybe it will turn up the aggression on defense. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Thank you guys for watching, and that's all I got. Until next time, I will see you guys again. I will end the video like this. Affect time out.